Hello, everybody. I'm Conquering History Games, and welcome back to part 5. I think it's 5 of my Empire of Outremer campaign, where we have now become King Bohemond of Sicily. And I wanted to start out by talking about him a little bit. So Bohemond's given name when he was baptized was Mark. I think he was named after the local church. But Bohemond was a nickname that he ended up receiving, which was after a giant of legend. So I wanted to start by reading Anna Komnenas' campaign, her description of him in the Alexiad, which is kind of long. I kind of think she might have had a little crush on him, but then again, you could argue she might have had a crush on her own dad. She goes into so much loving prose about him. Anyway, so King Bohemond according to Anna. Now the man was such as, to put it briefly, had never before been seen in the lands of the Romans, be he either of the barbarians or of the Greeks, for he was a marvel for the eyes to behold, and his reputation was terrifying. Let me describe the barbarian's appearance more particularly. He was so tall in stature that he overtopped the tallest by nearly 1 cubit, narrow in the waist and loins, with broad shoulders and a deep chest and powerful arms. In the whole build of the body, he was neither too slender nor overweighted with flesh, but perfectly proportioned, and, one might say, built in conformity with the canon of Polycycletus. He had powerful hands and stood firm on his feet, and his neck and back were well compacted. An accurate observer would notice that he stooped slightly, but this was not from any weakness of the vertebrae of his spine, but he probably had this posture slightly from birth. His skin all over his body was very white, and in his face the white was tempered with red. His hair was yellowish, but did not hang down to his waist like that of the other barbarians. For the man was not inordinately vain of his hair, but had it cut short to the ears. Whether his beard was reddish or any other color, I cannot say, for the razor had passed over it very closely and left a surface smoother than chalk. Most likely it too was reddish. His blue eyes indicated both a high spirit and dignity, and his nose and nostrils breathed in the air freely. His chest corresponded to his nostrils, and by his nostrils the breadth of his chest. For by his nostrils nature had given free passage for the high spirit which bubbled up from his heart. A certain charm hung about this man, but was partly marred by a general air of the horrible, for in the whole of his body the entire man shrewd, implacable, and savage both in size and glance, methinks, and even his laughter sounded to others like snorting. He was so made in mind and body that both courage and passion reared their crests within him, and both inclined to war. His wit was manifold and crafty, and unable to find a way of escape in every emergency. In conversation he was well informed, and the answers he gave were quite irrefutable. The man who was of such a size and such a character was inferior to the emperor alone, in fortune and eloquence and in other gifts of nature. So, there you have it. A bit of a long description for man. I think she might have been a lot more time than you would think spent on describing his nostrils. So then how do I discuss Bohemond? Well, long story short, Bohemond, after his father died historically, spent his time fighting in southern Italy against his half-brother, which, because there were claims that the Lombard woman no, that's the first wife. Cicciolageta de Salerno had possibly poisoned King Robert, because King Robert and Bohemond had been making their way into the Balkans and had, for example, taken Corchiara here in their war against the Byzantine Empire, but they had to back off because an epidemic had hit their forces. He later, in the year 1097, would continue to fight. Well, it gets kind of complicated. I probably shouldn't get into all that, but Basically, Bohemond did not become the king of this area, but he did have some lands, and he spent time either fighting with or against, for example, his uncle Roger. And he had very little... He didn't have much in the way of a future, so what do all these descendants of Vikings do? You just go somewhere else for land. And he ended up joining the First Crusade. Now, it's debated whether he joined the First Crusade to... get more land, or was it genuine religious belief? I'm not going to say, I don't know. But he was one of the most effective commanders of the war, that war being the First Crusade, because he had had experience fighting against Byzantine armies, and through them he had a little bit of an understanding of Muslim tactics. And eventually, he would make himself the Prince of Antioch after he had won it. Then later on, he would end up going to war with the Byzantine Empire. He spent decades of his life really fighting against the Byzantine Empire. And again, you have people changing sides constantly. So, for example, in this period, the Venetians were actually helping Alexios Komnenos. And eventually Bohemond was defeated, and he technically became a vassal of Alexios. So he part of the... Now, there was some sort of issue with the contract he had made with the Byzantine Empire, where he was gonna... where the hell is Antioch? Right here. Yeah, where he had to return to Antioch as part of the terms of the treaty in regards to the Principality of Antioch. But then he died before he could get there, so the contract was void, and it ended up kind of screwing over his nephew, or was it his son? I don't remember exactly the details. I'll talk about that more when we get to the crusading itself, but Bohemond's a pretty interesting character, is what I'm saying, and he needs an ambition of some kind. I think it would be a good ambition for him to... Actually, maybe we should create the treasury first. Yeah, let's spend a lot of money. Okay, now, I'm only 18 years old, so I think it actually is going to be worth it to me to get the Pope to crown me. Councils rejected this law. Okay, let's fast forward to May, and then I'm going to try to switch over to free investiture. Glory Hound, Zealot. We've still got Pierre Carling out there. Who's the one that's... Yeah, this is the one that's married to my sister, who is not pregnant. What is the deal here? Am I gonna have to seduce my own half-sister or something? But let's get to May. We'll switch over to free investiture, and then we're gonna try to have the coronation ceremony with the Pope, so we don't have to... He doesn't have us try to go to war with friggin' Actually, let's go theology. I'm going to switch it up here. We're going to go theology. Maybe we can make him a theologian. I would love it if Bohemond can get a bloodline of some kind. Yeah, get crowned by the Pope, get some piety that way. Yeah, we can do some fun stuff. We need the free investiture. So, it was May we're going to. For a long while now, you have not felt the presence of the Lord in your thoughts. You are starting to wonder whether there really is any truth in the Bible, or perhaps it's just an old book written by clever writers. Perish those blasphemous thoughts. We're going to become zealous. That's a whole point of monthly piety. Good stuff. All right, we're in May now. We're going to go to the laws, and we're going to, try to do this. Go to free investiture. Let's see, what is the deal? Come on. Do I have to start buying favors, or request council support? No. Okay. Yes. Yeah, we gotta get this done, guys. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There we go. We voted for it. Good. Support you in the council. And we're set. Good, good. Might have to end up paying for that later. So, now, we're going to organize a coronation ceremony. Only the Pope is fit to crown me. Let's maybe slow things down a little bit. Oh, a son has actually just been born. Fitz Emma. Oh, what? Okay, so that's right, she's a bastard, so it's not Guiscard blood. Well, you guys have probably been yelling at your screen for the last 2 hours saying I'm really dumb. But it's good, because you know what? We just needed the blood, and that's what really matters here. Damn it all. We just need more Carling blood around, and then we can eventually breed it in. It's gonna work out. It's gonna work out just fine. In fact, here's what we're going to do. We're going to set up a matrilineal betrothal to my kinswoman, Alexandra. This is my grandniece, I think. Or no, I think she's my first cousin once removed. Yeah. So we're going to set that up. Let's double check that. Yeah. Son of my daughter, or the daughter of my cousin, Eremberga. So as we can already see, the things are going to get a little bit big here. So we're still waiting on our own marriage. We should try to betroth somebody or other to these two together. I don't know. A little bit of internal squabbling going on, but I do like that the Guiscards hold a lot of this. So like Count Robert's over here, Duke Roger, this is my half-brother. He's got that duchy title. There's a different Duke Roger over here, and there's me. Lots of Guiscards. It's very cool. Now, let's let some time go by. The Pope's going to ask us for something, I think. Come on. I recognize your divine right to rule as soon as you donate what is needed to the church. That's unfortunate, so we got to pay $250. But kind of the good thing is now, I guess we have free investiture, and the Pope doesn't have an issue with it. So, now that I have a distinguished member of the Catholic clergy to officiate my coronation, I must decide how much I wish to spend on the ceremony leading up to it. We're going to go extravagant. I want to take no chances that anybody's going to get pissy with me. We're going to go into big-time debt. We could just borrow money from the Jews. Yeah. Let's just do that. The Jews will pay for my coronation. The Holy Roman Emperor is not coming. Okay. Only a few more days remain before I am crowned king before God and all my subjects. My court is filled with distinguished guests. Both vassals and foreign dignitaries come to bear witness to this fundamental moment of my reign. Such a lavish ceremony is a rare spectacle to behold even amongst royalty. It will never be soon enough. Organizing such a great ceremony has given me the chance to better know some of my vassals. Maintaining healthy relationships with all my subjects is fundamental to ensure the future stability and prosperity of my realm. Prince Bishop Ulderite, in particular, seems like a man I could really trust. He likes me. Okay, sure, let's try to be friends. He didn't want to be friends with me. Okay, dude. The Pope likes me, you don't. Whatever. Pope Leo approached me tonight to personally inform me of how satisfied he is with the great month of festivity I have organized to accomplish my coronation. He wanted to be sure that I knew of how welcome he feels at my court and that he expects great things of me. I am flattered. Well, all that for a +5, but I got some more piety out of it. He actually still has a negative opinion of me because I borrowed money from the Jews. Maybe I should have waited on that until after the ceremony or something, but it's fine. I kneel. Oh yeah, big music, big music. I kneel before Pope Leo X as a host of vassals surrounds us in complete silence. The Pope blesses me and places the royal crown upon my head, proclaiming me King of Sicily by grace of God. I am finally and truly king. I get the extravagant coronation, which is going to give me a prestige boost of a quarter of a point. Aren't I supposed to get a piety boost? I thought I was supposed to. Vassal opinion +10. Let me double check that. Crowned by the Pope. There it is. Yeah, half a point of prestige, half a point of piety, +10 church opinion, +5 vassal opinion. Not sure why I did. Oh, because the extravagant coronation is something separate. So I'm still going to get that for the next 20 years. Yeah, I forgot that they're different modifiers. And somebody's trying to kill me. Who and why and what is your problem? So, okay, my half-brother wants a seat on the council. This count also wants a seat on the council, and he just didn't like my predecessor. Dude, how about you convert or something? No? Okay. Here's what we're going to do then. What does this de jure belong to? The Duchy of Capua, which doesn't exist. Because the Holy Roman Emperor has Capua. How annoying! By the way, what's going on up here in Normandy? Harald Hardrade is still in charge. Yeah, this is really interesting. I wonder how he ended up I'm guessing the way that he ended up with Normandy is that William became King of England, and then afterwards, Harald defeated him. I'm guessing that's what happened. I'm not sure who this de Normandy is, though. William de Normandy. Yeah, it's Duke Ralph these days, who has a strong claim on this county. And they're also kind of gone into here, into the Vermandois area. Okay. Scotland's looking kind of big. The Butcher. Malcolm the Butcher. Goodness gracious. I'm just checking what's going on in a lot of the world now. Count Robert of Maine. So this is William's son. Yeah, he got called Duke William the Conqueror of Essex. Interesting. So I guess he gave himself some of that land. Interesting stuff going on in the world. King Conan is alive and well. Still has his claim on Normandy. I don't think he's going to press that. Yeah, probably wouldn't end well for him. Excuse me, probably would not end well for him, is what I meant to say. These people, yes, still will not just come quietly. So, let us... What do we want to do here? Pisa. We want to do the treasury thing. We're going to go into debt again. Search for a smith, please. I want jewels befitting my status. And then I want to do this quickly so that I could then press, go for the become a paragon of virtue, which combine that with the theology thing and a lot of other stuff. Oh, yeah, and I can't afford to join an order. We're going to join the Benedictine order, I think, as soon as possible. All right, here we go. That's good. That's good. Bohemond, we could have a really good run with this guy if everything works out. Though some time has now passed since my coronation, the good people of Palermo are still in a festive mood, glad to finally see their king's status recognized by the church. It would be nice to see my subjects continue to celebrate my rise to the throne, if we're not for the fact that they would also be using this as an excuse to work less. So I can say let the rabble have their fun and I'll get prestige. For 2 years, much less chance that they'll revolt, but taxes go down. Let's do that for the prestige. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Now, yeah, we're still looking. We're looking for that smith right now. Right. We want fine jewelry. I want an impressive set of jewels. Got some betrothed people who can marry here. Nice. We can finally marry El Cid into the family to my cousin Mathilda. And I myself can get married to Princess Zoe of the Byzantine Empire. Daughter of... This is the Ducas clan. I'm not sure where Zoe is in the family tree. The one I'm marrying right now. Okay, so she's right here. So the current... This is the current Basilius. Basilius Andronikos. Son of Iones, grandson of Andronikos. So I'm married to the cousin of the Byzantine Empire right now. So she's going to get a... she has a weak claim, and it'll be inherited by our son. Which could be really damn good to have. In theory. I don't know. I actually might not even go for it. So, Rodrigo has now married Mathilda. Hopefully he'll get to work with those babies. This is a matrilineal marriage, which is good. People respect wealth. We could say it's everybody's concern. Yeah, let's try to get some of this money back, because we are just pissing it away right now. And I owe money to the Jews, which people are not super happy about, to say the least. Roger, Roger, Roger. What is your problem, brother? Sway him a little bit. I don't want him pressing some claim against me. We need to get you married, dude. Okay, so Duke Roger, my half-brother. Let's, maybe we should just double down on things with the... Let's see, Duke Roger with the Byzantines. Roger, Roger, Roger. No, because he's his own thing. So we need a... But that's okay. I've got plenty of other siblings and things like that. It's like Princess Maybelle. She's 15. So let's go find some more good bloodlines. Did I ever end up finding somebody with Ragnar's blood who wanted to join me? I feel like I didn't. We have a Princess of Sweden here, Godfred, Count of Maine. Svend is already married. The Petty King, no. Eustace is a French kid. Good, he's a count. Youngbord, Sigurd. Sigurd? He might. This guy might do it. 15 gold I would have to pay him. We're going to try to get this one to come to my court, and we're going to marry him to my sister. This is Prince Sigurd. Good news, my king, Amori said excitedly. Oh, that's right. He killed my father, and we're just kind of all cool with it. Yeah, not a known murderer. So this guy killed my dad. It's his character's not a known murderer, but we know that that's what happened. Good news, my king, Amori said excitedly. The goldsmith has informed me that precious metals and gemstones have been located in a nearby province. If we send an expedition, it could increase the quality of the crown jewels we are currently crafting. Yeah, let's do that. Oh man, I am going through so much cash. Kind of crazy. Yeah. Fight to court. Yet another morning when I wake up feeling as tired as when I went to bed. I should do something about my listless mind. Perhaps I need to spend some time alone. No, I'll get over it eventually. I just thought I'm not planning to kill anybody right now. Who shall I plot to kill? Perhaps the Byzantines? I could swear fealty, that would be wild, but no. We're not doing that. Who do we want to plot to kill? Maybe the Holy Roman Emperor, who's currently von Babenberg. I'm not sure. I guess, or you know what? Who's that one vassal that really hates me? I think it's just him, right? The 57. Count of Malta, this is a religious differences thing, opinion of predecessor and whatnot. So yeah, let's plot to kill this guy. Okay. Alright. We are so in debt. The Pope does not come cheap, that's for sure. We just gotta let some time go by. Aha! I was overcome by excitement and curiosity when Amori informed me the crown jewels were completed. As I am waiting in my throne for his servants to carry the great box across the room, I struggle not to leap up and meet them halfway. When I finally touch the heavy lid, my hands are shaking. Regalia worthy of a true king. So we're hoping for, I think, quality level 3s. Yes! Crown of Majesty. The hooped crown is made from gold and decorated with foreign precious stones, emeralds, rubies, sapphires, and diamonds. The finest ones the size of quail eggs. So, boost to prestige, feudal city tribal opinion, emerald scepter. The scepter is famed for the unusual amount and quality of emeralds adorning it. The origins of the stones are shrouded in mystery. The tales are as numerous as the stars. And then finally we have the Sword of Heroes. This ornamental weapon is an impressive sight. The blade is gilded and the hilt is adorned with foreign precious stones, such as rubies and sapphires, and agate cameos depicting legendary warriors. Fantastic stuff. Plus, we're getting a lot of boosts to opinions from that. Now, we're going to shoot for becoming a paragon of virtue, yes? See that? Okay. So in order to do this, we have to have piety that is at least 2,000. If I do this, I will gain learning, I'll gain piety, I'll become known as the holy, Catholicism will go up, and basically a bunch of bishops and the Pope will like me more. But I'm hoping it'll get me on the road to making him a saint down the line. That's the plan anyway. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so what else have we got here? We need to recruit a court physician. Okay, who do we got? 21! Come on down, Gerald! You like me, right? You're not going to kill me, right? Okay, good stuff. We got some righteous imprisonments that we could do here. You know what? Let's take a look at this Carling. Come on, man. You got to get some kids going. The council is currently discontent until the 25th of October. Heck of a year, Agincourt and whatnot. Let's organize the army with you, and I want you to go out and study some technology for Palermo. Besides that... Oh, we can actually press this weak claim now if we wanted to. I'm not going to, but that would have been fun. Press it for Zoe. See, the thing is, if I created the Byzantine Empire, I'd have to destroy it, and I think I can only create a custom empire if I don't already own one. So you see, found a new empire, which is what I'm going to eventually do with Outremer. I have to be an adult, not a prisoner, not incapable, independent. I got to have prestige that's at least 8,000, and wealth that's at least 1,000. Realm size has to be greater than or equal to 180, and I have to hold 3 kingdom titles. So it's quite a lot to ask, I don't think. But it looks like we don't actually have to... It doesn't say that we can't hold an empire title already. Interesting. Maybe then I can push it. And again, you know, that would be really cool if I could have a double Guiscard empire going once my beneficiary takes over the eventual Kingdom of Jerusalem. Another reason that this piety is going to be good, too, though, is because I'm pretty sure that Bohemond is going to live to see the First Crusade, and so if he has a lot of piety... Oh, no! El Cid died! Oh, he died of consumption. Damn it. That sucks. Say goodbye to the bloodline. No! She's pregnant! There is another. Yoda was right. That's great. That's great. That's really, really good. But having said that, we should just set her up with another marriage. She's only 16. Oh, gosh, isn't that terrible? All right, she's in her final months. Let's wait until she's at least no longer pregnant. But there he is, Roland Guiscard, with the blood of El Cid. Wow. Now, your vassal Count Abelard of Toronto is arguing with his wife. She seems quite upset, and they're almost screaming at each other. They don't even notice you're watching them. Oh, we can intervene. They're going to like that. Oh, no, never mind. No, they don't. He's been insulted. Whoopsie poopsie. My bad. Okay, so, she's been married now, and, my cousin, Mathilde, she's had the baby. Let's marry her to somebody else. Are there any other Carlings that'll join me? Nope. Okay. No Carlings. How about our Scarpignone? No. Okay, come on. Let's look at the bloodlines. We can go for Bolslav. Kubrat Dulo. Oh, yeah, the Dulo clan! Right. Could be interesting. Get that horse archer morale going. Yeah, the Dulo clan is an old clan. They stick around for a long time. Can't use them, though, apparently. Okay. King Caradog. I don't think he'd be useful. Yeah, the personal combat skill. Oh, morale defense, though. So, we're looking for... Let's see. Who's got the best opinion of me? Request a claim. No. Wait. No, it needs to be a man. Fight to court. No. And there's no reason to... This person's account, so they're not going to come along. Nest. Can we just find somebody who will come to my court? And... No. Strathclyde. He's already got a few kids. He's already married, though. No. Caradog. Which is the Slovenia blood? Prestige and Croatian opinion. Yeah, not too spectacular. See, I get confused because there's two Bolslaws. There's Bolslav and Bolslaw. You have the Abyssinids down there. Bolslaw the Brave. Personal combat skill and brave opinion boosts are kind of cool. There's the Queen of Bohemia. We have a Prince of Poland here. Can we possibly... I don't think so, because I think he's directly in line for, yeah, the succession. They definitely would never allow that. Abner. That's not going to work. Not doing it that way. Okay, well, I'll probably just in between episodes look around for somebody who I want to marry into, because like I said, I want to try to get the history and my blood achievement down the line, just for funsies. So thanks for joining me. I'm Conquering History Games. I will see you all in the next episode. Please subscribe if you have not already. And really, next episode, besides the marriages, I think we're going to be on a lot of 5-speed, just so I can start. We got to hit the 1090 before we can even think about Crusades. And you don't want to do that, although the Fatimids are looking stronger than ever, although their levies are not too strong. And they're currently fighting the Uyanid. That ain't good. Wow, we might end up seeing a pretty strong Shia caliphate. They will all be beneath my boot. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.